It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA, we welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the East All-Stars playing against the West All-Stars. You have to love the collection of talent that'll be on the floor this evening. The best of the best going head-to-head. The East and West both will have a ton of ways to try to gain an advantage here tonight. And here we are, getting buckled in for what should be another wild ride. The NBA All-Star Game officially upon us. Kenny, any thoughts on tonight's contest?
Well, I always expect fast pace and lots of offense and little defense.
It's all about having fun, not taking things too seriously. Guys just want to put on a good show for their fans and let it all out.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one doesn't go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another. Well, you can't expect Lockdown D in the All-Star Game, especially in the first half.
Here's Cousins. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Nobody near George. No good on the triple. Here's West now. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he had a strategy for getting the All-Stars to share the ball with one another. And he laughed and said, I'm going to keep things simple and let these guys go have fun. If they want to share the basketball, which I think they will, because they love making spectacular passes, we'll have a good chance of winning tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Westbrook kicks to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
It's Durant with the drive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Davis against Anthony. Outside Millsap. He kicks to George. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. Tries yet again. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden dishes to Westbrook. Screen by Cousins. There's the triple. It's all in by the East All-Stars.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now, here's George. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Durant just inside the line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing here by 8. Wade against Harden. Wade passes to George. Outside, Wall. Inside, here's Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. Durant at the elbow. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Anthony. Here are the East All-Stars. 6-point game. And Wall kicks to George. Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by George. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the West All-Stars have possession. Harden outside. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Durant. Money from the wing. Durant's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Wade outside to the inside. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him, but very few that rise up like he can.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. Here's Westbrook. Wall with some nice D. Outside Anthony. Wade dishes to Millsap. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pass to Durant. Here's the dish to Davis. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Outside Anthony. Passes it to Wall. Dishes it to George. Wade outside. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Catching up on the changes for the East. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony. Butler comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Kyle Lowry in for John Wall. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Lowry drives in, and he makes good on the way up. Lowry's got his first basket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jordan, he's checked in for Cousins. Griffin comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's C.J. McCollum in for James Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Rudy Gay's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The East All-Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
You know, George has a pretty quiet way about him. He's not a very demonstrative guy. And I think that's appealing. He kind of lets the game come to him and lets his game do his talking.
Curry's checked in for the West. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Checking out the game Paul Millsap is having already with 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Now here's Jordan. Gay with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there. Lowry kicks to Antetokounmpo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the shot by Rudy Gay. 13 feet away. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 11 points for Paul Millsap. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 1. Gay with it. Back to Curry. Cullen passes to Curry. Offline with his 3. East with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here's McCollum. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's the East with the rebound. George has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
McCollum outside. Left side, Griffin. McCollum outside. Five on the clock. Off target from three-point range. And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 5-point game. Millsap kicks to George. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Millsap, and Chris Bosh is subbed in for George. East with the ball. Bosh, the screen. Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. .136 left in the first quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now a 9-point East All-Star lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. Most any player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Knocked loose. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And here is Curry. From deep. That shot no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. A great event unfolding, 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Damian Lillard out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Cousins in at the center.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Lillard. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Irving's got his first 2 points. And here's the West with the ball. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lillard misses. Here's Jackson. They get the rebound, and it's Butler with the jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possessions.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Jimmy Butler. The wide open look for Durant. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 12 in the game.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Drummond a screen. Irving kicks to Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Traps in the tray. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The East All-Stars have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Moving against Lillard. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. No good on the quick 3. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. And on the way from Irving for 3, knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And Lillard kicks to Davis, and it's sent back by Bosh. They retain possession. Lillard outside. And here's Harden for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anthony kicks to Jackson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. For 3, Durant. And it's the East with the rebound. Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Irving. Kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to Bosh. Drummond passes to Bosh. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 4-point East All-Star lead.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Back to Harden. Feeds it to Cousins. And just miss after miss right now.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here is Lillard. After Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple. Now Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Lillard dishes to Durant. Durant with another miss.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Outside Jackson. Jackson missing again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Tries a 3. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lillard. Lillard's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Jackson. The feed to Bosch. On its way from Irving for two. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his third rebound tonight. A shot by Harden, wide open, and the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
It's rebounded by the West.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And the East All-Stars call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
A big group substitution here for the East. Paul Millsap is checked in for Drummond. Paul George comes in for Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And John Wall subbed in for Irving. Then for the West All-Stars, Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And it's Paul in for Damian Lillard. He's off on the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
And here's Wall following Russell Westbrook's three. And George gets to Millsap. That's a 2 from Paul. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point West All-Star lead. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. George passes to Millsap. Right side, Wall. Outside, George. Anthony against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Wall dishes to Anthony. A second chance effort. And George kicks to Wall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The East All-Stars have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jordan, he's checked in for Cousins. Blake Griffin comes in for Anthony Davis. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Durant. Now here's Gay. Paul's shot is off. Outside Millsap. Wade outside. And the 3 off target. And the West All-Stars with possession. They lead by 4. Jordan kicks to Gay. Launches a 3. George with the defensive effort. Gay's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Anthony. Broke loose. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Back to Wall. Shot from the wing. Outside for Millsap. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
To the middle. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's Wade in the corner. Inside. Millsap a screen. Outside, George. He kicks it to Wall. Here's Anthony. Drains it from 17 feet out. Anthony's got 5. Here's West now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Wade against Westbrook. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. McCollum's checked in. Wade gets the bucket.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's McCollum. Griffin a screen on Wade. And a wide open look for McCollum. They get it again. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Wade passes to Millsap. Back to Wade. Puts up a three. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Here's the break. Here's Wall. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for George, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Anthony Davis is checked in for Jordan. And Wall kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lowry. Here's Butler. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Now here's McCollum. There's the pick. Westbrook kicks to Griffin. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Griffin's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Outside Lowry. Fires the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you really got to love the hustle from the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's got a ton of confidence when it comes to beating up that glass.
Now here's Gay. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good by Butler.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And here's Westbrook after Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Westbrook kicks to Griffin. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. It's stolen by Lowry. Westbrook with the steal. And Davis throws it down.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And here's Wall outside. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. West All-Stars out in front, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. We hope you enjoyed the first half of the All-Star game. Ernie Johnson still here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet, as you might have guessed. An amazing first half of basketball, and it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
Obviously, this has been a back-and-forth type of thing, but now you're going to start to see the competitiveness come out in these guys. That's right, and they had to say it real nice and smooth. Competitiveness. A little more defense, not a lot more, but certainly a lot more intensity. And at the end of the day, every guy on that court out there is built to win.
This particular All-Star game has some real energy. Guys aren't just going out there and going through the motions. They're actually digging in and trying to win. This is different. I can't wait for the second half.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, we've got Anthony all out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Paul George, and it's Millsap in at the 5. And that one's good. Durant.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Anthony. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Anthony. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And the West All-Stars with possession. 4-point game. It's good from long range. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Davis. Here's George. He sinks the 11-footer. George has got 6.
Boy, George is excellent at getting busy from the in-between spots of the floor. Really fleshing out and balancing out, rounding out his offensive game.
Pass to Wade. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Davis kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wade dishes to Millsap. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Outside Anthony. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
One shot.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Westbrook with it. Durant, the pass to Cousins. Back to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Wall. 6 points for him. Wade for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the shot is good. Wall's got 8 points. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant for the 3. Second chance effort. Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that. Chris Bosh has checked in for the East. Kyrie Irving comes in for John Wall. Good on the second free throw. And here is Irving. He's got 8. From past the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Cousins. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Anthony dishes to Bosh. And stolen by Cousins. To the paint, here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The West also making some changes. Damian Lillard's checked in for Harden. And Steph Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. And George with the stuff.
Boy, George so long in all limbs, arms and legs. And he covers a lot of space in short bursts of time because of it.
It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got his second basket of the night. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Three-pointer, Lillard shoots the three. No good from Durant.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Irving kicks to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
And so here are the West All-Stars, leading by 5. Here's Curry with the three. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. Wade with no one around. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great pass by Bosh there.
Curry kicks to Durant. There's the triple. East grabs the miss. For the tie. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the East. Curry setting the pick for Davis. Durant for 3. No good that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. George passes to Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the West All-Stars have possession. And Cousins gets it to go.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Jackson for the lead. Again, the miss by Jackson. Lillard from outside. Paul George grabs the miss.
Yeah, enough room to take that one in rhythm, but he might not have the touch to make it.
No good with the triple. Now Curry. He's got 5. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving. Here's Bosh. Shoots over Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the first one at the line is good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jimmy Butler comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Irving. Griffin's checked in for the West. Gay comes in for Kevin Durant. Now, here's Lillard. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Nice D from Bosch.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Gay kicks to Curry. That's a 2 from Lillard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Lillard's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Curry against Lowry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. The shot by Lowry, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the basket by Curry.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Left side Jackson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. The West making some changes. McCollum comes in for Lillard. And it's Paul in for Curry. And the second free throw, good. Here's McCollum. Inside, Griffin. And Butler sends it back. And he gets it back.
Excellent night from Griffin. 9 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
And whatever else he's done, make no mistake that rebounding has been the priority for him. He works harder on the glass than anywhere else.
Both free throws good from Griffin. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Right side Lowry. Down low. Here's Butler. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Paul against Lowry. Paul outside. A baseline jam. That's short off the rim.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Butler dishes to Bosch. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Jackson's got 7 points.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
We've been going back and forth, partner. It's been really, really tight so far.
Now here's Paul. From deep, Gay hits the three-point bomb. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Bosch. The kick outside to Butler. And that one hits back iron.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Paul kicks to Cousins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jackson. Here's Bosch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The East making a switch. Wall's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Now here's Paul. The dish to Griffin. Paul with the ball. Knocks it loose. Here's Cousins. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. East with the ball. Passes it to Wall. And Lowry has it in the corner. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Lowry's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Paul passes to Cousins. Drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got 9 points now in just the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Bosch dishes to Lowry. Hands it from downtown.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's McCollum. Screen by Cousins. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Chris Bosh. Outside, Wall. A three-pointer, no good. Paul outside. Misses the three. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Outside for Millsap. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. Buries it from three-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Paul kicks to Cousins. Back to Paul. And it's sent back by Millsap. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. East All-Stars lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Harden out there with Durant. Then there's Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Lillard in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Lowry. Offline with his 3. And Lillard kicks to Harden. There's the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
And that one's good. Millsap.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Durant, no good. Anthony kicks to Lowry. Butler in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And the West All-Stars with possession, trailing by 5. And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the defenders a little scattered on that possession. Very bad time to let him get that open from beyond the arc.
Lowry for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The offensive rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Lowry dishes to Anthony. Here's the screen. Floats it up for Butler. Durant with the steal. Lillard outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 10 points for Damian Lillard.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Butler, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Good on the bucket. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Puts up a three, and James Harden with the three. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the West All-Stars. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Butler. Dishes it to Anthony. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Lillard. Anthony with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Lillard. Paul George is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And West also making a switch. Cousins is checked in. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Lowry kicks to Millsap. And stolen by Cousins. To the inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now, here's Westbrook. Shot on the wing. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Nailed from three-point land. Wade's got 9 points here in the second half.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Westbrook's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. Anthony kicks to Millsap. And the pass to George. Back to Millsap. And Millsap shoots it in.
Yeah, nice unselfishness by George, zipping the ball to one of his guys as soon as he sees him open to get the shot off.
And here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. Down low, here's Cousins. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Anthony sets the pick for Lowry. Lobs it up for Anthony. It's stolen by Davis. It's Durant on the wing, defended by George. No good from Durant.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Now Lowry. He dishes it to George. Kicks to Carmelo. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And here's the West with the ball. And Westbrook, here we go. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break, here they come. Here's Millsap. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Davis. Good work defensively by Anthony. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Millsap. Wade against Lillard. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
The East making a switch. Wall's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Wade's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. It's Durant on the wing. Cousins inside. Millsap covering. Cousins with the bucket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Millsap passes to Wade. Drills it from outside. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Davis. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And it's Wade in the corner. From the arc. Another miss by Wade. The West All-Stars with the ball. A 2-point game. Screen by Cousins. Harden kicks to Westbrook. From outside the arc. A shot off that time. Nice D from Wall. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Millsap sit in.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Here is Durant. Outside Westbrook. Feeds to Cousins. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
And that one's good. Durant.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Left side, Wall. There's the feed to Millsap. Stolen by Durant. Millsap with the steal. Count that one. Millsap's got 15 points here in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And Westbrook, here we go. Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 21 points for Anthony Davis.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And, Greg, we know how important every basket is, especially at this stage. And to me, that just looked like one of those inexcusable breakdowns.
And, boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Cousins gets it to go. Here is Wall. Anthony on the wing. Millsap at the elbow. Outside, Wall. Wade dishes the Wall, and it's good. 2 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He's got 10 points and 5 assists.
That's good from Wall.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
And it's Davis missing. And here are the East All-Stars now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wall controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
Just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Westbrook. Cousins has got 8 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside, Wall. George passes to Wade. 6 to shoot. From deep, Wall. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Cousins. He shoots again, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. And he is unable to get the second one.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Anthony kicks to George. Wade dishes to Millsap. Outside, George. Back to Millsap. Money!
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're losing by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 3-point lead. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .17 seconds left in the game. Now here's Westbrook. Floats one up. Return to sender. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's a wrap for the NBA All-Star Game. We hope you had as good a time as we did. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Paul Millsap. He was not to be denied in the fourth quarter, and his teammates could sense it. They kept feeding him the ball, and he kept delivering points.
His whole game tonight operating on another level, Ernie. And he wasn't just allowed to do whatever he wanted to do. He earned it. That's where the pride kicked in.
Well, he had fun out there. He also didn't shy away from putting on that flash and pizzazz to make the highlights. I thought he gave the fans a gutsy performance. All the celebrities stopped looking at me and started waving at him. He had a couple of good candidates, but he deserved it.
And that's going to do it for this year's All-Star Game. Oh, what a night it's been. Some splendid talent on display. And that doesn't even include Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Appreciate that.
And our award-winning 2K Sports crew. For all of them, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again sooner than you'd like.